the wheel. Tell me how good does it feel?
Hello, Red Devils United. I'm Ashish, and we've started today with us. A shitty day for United. Out of the Champions League, and we may not get a chance to play in it again for a long, long time if we keep playing inconsistently and don't overhaul our team. But what do you have to say, Saga? I'm totally disappointed, totally saddened. A really good start in the first 10 minutes, and then just went downhill. I mean, how do you want to start? Let's look at the team sheet.
I just have one
Players who
word
started
for the
first.
whole performance, that is just spineless. Like, one goal goes in for Barcelona and all the heads start to drop. There's no leader in the pitch. No one is there to encourage. Just Young shouting at other players because of his mistake. And yeah, a really below par performance from all the players. No one was looking like he could take the game by the scruff of the neck and produce a result for us. So yeah, absolutely disappointed. And we kind of expected this result as well. Like, we were not optimistic, but it's still kind of a very hard pill to swallow. And so yeah, that's one word: spineless.
Yeah, totally spineless, shameless performance. I think we were passionless.
That's
We
true.
have this core group of players that we're banking our future upon, and those players are messing it day in, day out now. And it's been going on for the last 5 or 6 weeks. I mean, we've lost our fifth game in the 7 games that we've played so far. It's the fifth loss. And all our losses have been really poor performances.
Yeah.
This is a Barcelona squad that was not playing at their best level yet.
Yeah.
Did not have to move players, and yet we lost.
Yeah.
And I mean, what do we even say about our team selections today? I mean, we know that our defense is shit, and there were a few injuries and a few suspensions. But Ashley Young on the left, Ashley Young still in the squad and the captain of Manchester United team that wants to do well and create history in the Champions League. 20 years on from that amazing 1999 turnaround in the final against Bayern Munich. And this is the performance we give. And then we
Yeah.
put Lindelof, arguably our best ball-playing defender, put him on right back, and played Smalling and Jones in the middle. Kind of good at, building up that Joker partnership in the middle of our defense.
Yeah, that's what, like, when I first saw the team sheet from Ole, I was like shocked. There's a stat floating around that 3 out of the current players, that is Jones, Smalling, and Young, were involved in that Basel match which we lost in the group stages and were knocked out of Champions League. That was 10 years back, and we still have these players in our team. So that just says how bad we have been with our transfers recently over the years. And I think Ole specifically did two mistakes. That is, as you mentioned, starting Lindelof as the right back. You don't have space there for a ball playing defender to pass the ball around and reduce the pressure on the back defense. So that was a clear mistake. And the second one was Young. He needs to get out of this club. He's getting even worse than how Gary Neville was playing towards his end of his career. And he was smart enough to leave and say that I'm going to retire here and not force my issue within the team. So I think Young has to do something like that and just say that I'm not good enough for the team, not performing at a certain level. So I just should retire from football right now.
And I think if we are part of the Manchester United board, do you think Ed Woodward would notice this performance and realize that yes, we are facing a defending crisis here at Old Trafford. We are short of options on full back positions, on centre back positions. There's no leader in defense, who can shout, who can structure it, arrange it, go for those, the 50-50 chances and, terrorize the opponent's attack. Well, what should he do next? I mean, we brought in a lot of defenders over the last 3 or 4 years, but none of them have been able to make their mark, maybe except for Luke Shaw and Lindelof, Derek Bailly, Marcus Rojo, and then we got in Daily Blind as well. But he's performing really well with Ajax now. I mean, what's happening with our defenders? Would we do
Yeah,
well
so
in
I think
training
if
setups or
the board needs to like wake up from this debacle, and if we need to drop down to Europa League for the next season, I'm ready to accept the banter which we are going to receive from other clubs as well. Because historically, it has been seen that when we drop down to Europa League, the board tends to spend a little bit more to get players into our team, and I think that's what we need. We need a total rebuild. I can tell you that I have a list out of the players which I want out of the team right now, and the top is Alexis Sanchez because he's kind of skewing the wage structure within United, and that's what is running like clouding the players' mind as well. Like Pogba and De Gea, they are clouded with their contract disagreement with the club, and that's what is hampering their performance. And the other player would be Young. Second is Bai. I don't know how he became a flop within the club. What happened to him? Is he injured? Is he not performing? The second one, the next one would be Jones. He needs to just leave. Like he is at best a defender for Brighton or Cardiff. Like that's the level he is at currently. He's not a United player. And to be ruthless, you need to let go Herrera, Mata, even Lukaku. Like these are just players we are carrying throughout the match. It's like if one of these players come on, we are just like playing with 9 or 10 men, and that's hampering our performance. And I would even go and say that Rashford and Lingard, who are Manchester born and who know what the club is all about, they should have been passionate for this match because, as you mentioned, it's the 20th anniversary of the '99 treble season, and they should know what is at stake, and they should level up their performance as well. But they don't seem to understand it as well. And I think they are at best bench players coming off the bench like after 70, 60 or 70 minutes and impacting the game from there. Yeah, so we need a total team rebuilding, and if dropping down to Europa League is what it takes, I'm ready to accept that.
interesting points that you put out there, especially with the amount of rebuilding that's required with the squad. And I mean, Ole's definitely got his hands tied for the next season. Now, focus should come back to the Premier League and maybe aim for that fourth spot and see how many points we can get from now until the end of the season. Well, moving, moving on from that sure shot question of rebuilding, let's look at the kind of goals that we conceded in today's game. I mean, the first goal, Paul Pogba had the ball with his back towards our defense. He gives it to Ashley Young. Now we can see in the back, Phil Jones is shouting towards Young to just give the ball to De Gea or him because they're free. What does Ashley Young do? He keeps the ball at his feet, tries to do the try turn, and suddenly sets Messi up, who's unstoppable when he makes that run. And just find that shot past again to the goal. Game after game, Ashley Young is telling Solskjaer, hey, see, I'm terrible. And I make these mistakes every single game, and you still play me, and you made me the captain.
Yeah, there's a very interesting point to note here is that for the last 4 to 5 games, if you combine Ashley Young's rating like post match, they won't mount up to even 15. He has been that poor. Like his average has been 3 to 4. Like he needs to go. I'm just tired of talking about Young and his performance. He had countless opportunities to clear the ball from there and avoid the danger, but he decided to
But I
do.
feel for the second goal, definitely. Dagia's fault.
Yeah,
The ball was there to be stopped, and he just let it roll past him. I think that was the moment when United just fell short by 2 goals, and everybody was heart-fallen, crestfallen. That's when we lost the game. And imagine scoring 3 goals at Camp Nou. Now that
that's
Barcelona's
impossible.
ripping you apart. You're not keeping the ball. Your players are making mistakes. I mean, your keeper, arguably the best shot stopper in the world. Even after we were 2 goals down, we could have made certain changes. I mean, we could have brought on Diego Dalot there, moved Ashley Young out of the squad, brought back Victor Lindelof into the center of defense, and we should have taken out Martial at halftime, brought in maybe Lukaku instead, and we could have tried to do a lot of things and we did nothing. We went with the same squad, and then when 10-15 minutes are left, that's when we bring in Diego Dalot. We know the game's lost. I mean, the total tactical shambles today by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I mean, still early days for him as manager, but does he realize the shortcomings of a squad? Is he also scared by looking at the limitations of a squad and is just trying to get through to the end of the season with these players and maybe change something come next season?
Yeah, I think Solskjaer is still learning on the go, and I think he deserves time as well. Because I personally still back Solskjaer to change the team. I really hope that the board gives Solskjaer the power he needs to negotiate with players or negotiate contracts with them and make decisions regarding the future as well. So, and we definitely need a director of football or a technical director or football expert, whatever you call that. We need them in the club right now. So I really hope that happens in the next transfer window and we really see some major changes happening to the team, because we are currently miles off from City and Liverpool. I can assure you that Liverpool is going to trash this Barcelona team because they were not at the full potential. They were not playing at the full potential or not even the best. So with the pressing style which Liverpool have, they are going to kill the Barcelona defense because their front three, they are terrifying for any team. So
we wanted to do player ratings as well for this game, but everyone was shit on the field.
There's no point, yeah.
We were not interested in rating any of our players today. Everyone was like a 3 or a 4. Except
everyone gets a 4.
Always finds a way to beat our players. Ashley Young gets a 0, a big O. Just being a captain and helping other teams out day in and day out, that deserves a special mention. Maybe Barcelona will give him 10 for their squad, but we gave him a 0.
Yeah.
And I hope he does not play against Everton or Manchester City. I hope we give him a compassionate leave with full pay. Just ask him to go wherever he wants to.
I hope not.
And looking ahead, we got games coming up against Everton and Manchester City. 2 very important games. 2 games that we have to win. I mean, especially that City game. Based on this performance, I don't know if we'll win that game. They are players or they're people who are saying we should lose and not let Liverpool, win the league. But more than that, we should take the game to City and show them that, hey, we are challengers. We wouldn't back down at Old Trafford against our noisy neighbours, no matter what. Even if it means Liverpool winning the Premier League. I'd rather go for a win in that game. Yeah. And I've got a Liverpool supporter here who does not want to come in front of the camera. He's really shouting his lungs out. But 2 important games.
I think Everton game is going to be tough as well because they are real grafters. Like they stick it out on the pitch and they try and get a point anyhow possible. So it's going to be a difficult game. I really hope that we turn up a different team, unlike what we did in Barcelona. So otherwise, we are going to lose against Everton, against City and Chelsea as well if we put up this team, this performance, this level of performance on the pitch. So I really hope things turn around and Solskjaer learns from the mistakes he has made and he drops Ashley Young, puts back Shaw into the team, allows Dalot the game time he needs to improve as a player as well. So I really hope that we make some changes and bring out the best out of us.
We as United fans can give our support to United day in, day out and expect them to give good performances, just like they did at the start of this year when Solskjaer came back to Trafford.
Yeah.
So, as always, United fans, keep watching our videos. If you like them, if you do not like them, put in your comments in the comment section below. We'll look at them and we'll incorporate your feedback. And as always, spread the word around, share these videos with your friends, ask a lot of them to come and watch it, because we'll be making more such videos. We might even get, the fans on one of our videos as well. And until then, share, subscribe, and please enable those notifications. Till then, glory, glory, Man United. Tara, goodbye until the next game.